I'm Lonnie Yancey Smith, Executive Manager of User Assistance at Hexagon. My team creates documentation and e-learning for our division. Our division is the leading global provider of enterprise engineering software that enables smarter design and operation of plants, ships, and other industrial facilities. The biggest challenges that we faced were keeping up with documentation updates for very frequent releases. We went from releasing 2 to 3 times per year to releasing several of our products on a monthly basis and even some every 3 weeks. We also had a requirement from our product management team to make documentation more accessible and more searchable by putting it on the web. We picked Fluid Topics for a couple of reasons. One was that another Hexagon division was already using Fluid Topics, and they recommended the product, especially the ease of use and the customer service of the Fluid Topics team. Fluid Topics already had a connector for AuthorIt, the tool we had been using for years to create and single source our documentation. And that with Fluid Topics, we would have almost no changes to our documentation creation process so that our writers were able to continue the way they always had. The only change was to delivery, which was actually simpler and easier for writers. We've experienced several benefits from Fluid Topics. We're able to have quicker updates and fast delivery of our documentation, which makes it possible for us to keep up with our development organization, who is releasing products every 3 or 4 weeks. Our customers, partners, and employees are able to get to our documentation very quickly and easily from inside our products or from the internet. From inside our products, we're seeing about 25% of our Fluid Topics site traffic from those help menus and context sensitivity inside those products. From the internet, we've had 60% of our documentation traffic this year is from internet searches when we had no official internet presence for our documentation before 2019. We can make data-driven decisions and priorities using analytics from Fluid Topics, which is very important to us. We're also finding that Fluid Topics gives us a very straightforward migration of documentation from the products and companies that we acquire over time. So they're able to get into the system and start delivering their documentation on our site very quickly. If you're considering moving to dynamic content delivery, I would suggest that you consider what problem you're trying to solve. For us, it was ease of updates, quick delivery, removing static documentation from product builds, and frequent releases. And we're able to handle all of those things with Fluid Topics. Also, look at the benefits to all of the consumers of your documentation. For all of us, employees, customers, partners, we have access to the latest content in an easy-to-search portal, and we're able to provide context-sensitive access from within the products. And also, my team can update missing or incorrect information as quickly and as frequently as we need to. And the last thing I would recommend is to not be afraid of making a big change. Change is hard, but the benefits we've seen far outweigh any difficulties we had along the way.